Good morning everyone. Today we will complete if else, switch case and loops. With this I will give you 5 programs which you have to finish and then email the solutions to me. And these program will contain marks in your final submission. So now next topic is if statement. We all know that if statement is used to check the conditions. If the condition is true, then the control will goes to the if part, otherwise else part. So let's do a program. Again I have to first create a file, program number 9.sh. Okay, let's do a program to check whether a number is greater than 0 or less than 0. Again I am repeating a program, a shell script to check whether a number is greater than 0 or less than 0. For that first I need input from the user. So read any variable name. After that I will apply the if statement. If and then test $j less than 0. Here in the Linux we can instead of test we can use this statement using brackets also, like this. If $j less than 0 space bracket close. Now as we all know that in the Linux for the relational operators we will use their characters. For less than we will use the sign minus LT. For greater than we will use the sign minus GT. For equals to we will use the sign minus EQ, and then greater than equals to minus GE, less than equals to minus LE. So here instead of less than sign I will use minus LT, and hash means comments. After the if it will test the condition $a not s, $j less than 0. If this condition is true, then echo number is less than 0, else echo number is greater than 0. Now in your C and C++ there are brackets which will indicate where a if block or any block starts and where any blocks end. But in the Linux shell scripting we don't have any brackets. So to indicate that whether a program is finished or not, we will use the statement phi. Phi indicates the finish of if block. So after phi, whatever the statements we will write, it will execute them. For example, program finish. Now save this. Then first we will compile it. And then we will, yes Max, hashtag is for the comments dot backslash program 9 dot sh. Let me give the input 10. Number is greater than 0 and program finish. Why it execute program finish? Because the line the statement program finishes after the if block. Here if block is start and here this block is end. So whatever we write after this block, it will execute them as it is without checking whether it's a part of if or else. So now all of you yes everyone, write your shell script to find greater from two numbers. All of you, yes everyone, do it fast. Write a shell script to find greater from two numbers. Yes Max, a comment is something which a program will not read. I am using the comments to represent different ways, different syntax of scripts. Yes everyone, please finish this program. Write a shell script to find greater from two numbers. It's wrong, Yash. It's wrong. Yes, Riya. Okay, first read A and B. If test $A greater than $B, then echo A is greater, else echo B is greater. After that 5 to finish the program. Save and then close, then chmod plus x, which means executable, your file name, and then we will execute the program. Dot backslash your file name, B is greater. Why? Because our first number is A and the second one is the B, and we all know that 6 is greater than 4. Now the next is the nested if else. If else. Now just consider a program which will print if a number is less than 0 or greater than 0, or whether the number is equal to 0. So again we will read first. To check whether a number is equals to 0, greater than 0, or less than 0. So again first we need any variable which will read the input from the user, and then if, let's suppose, test $A equals to 0 minus eq 0, then echo number is equals to 0. Then in the C and C++ we are using else if, but here we will use else if rather than else if. Else if, again test $A greater than 0, then echo number is greater than 0. Now else echo number is less than 0. Now save this and then close, and then we will compile it. Chmod program 11.sh. Okay, now oh, I just forgot plus x. See, if we will not define any mode, whether we want it to be only readable, writable or executable, it will give you the error. Unexpected end of file. Let's see what is the error. Okay, yes, can any one of you tell what is the error here? What statement I missed? Very good, Priya. So there should be 5, which indicate whether the if block has been finished or not. So now after that, we'll again save it and then close this. And then again we will execute it. Let's suppose number is 56. Number is greater than 0. I'm giving the output input 0. It will give me the number is equals to 0. So with this, your first challenge question is write a shell script. Your first challenge question for today, write a shell script to check, write a shell script to find smallest and greatest from 3 numbers. Yes everyone, your first challenge question is write a shell script to find smallest and greatest from 4 numbers, not 3. We will do this with 4 numbers. And now the next is switch case. Next is the switch case. Yes, switch case can be used in place of if else statements. If we are having a number of different cases, a number of conditions, then either to use if and else, if else, we can use simply the switch case, which will first check your condition. If it is true, then it will execute that statement, otherwise it will goes to the default section, and default section is same as your else part, and all your cases will be same as your if part. So write okay shell script to check whether a number is equals to 0 or 1. Shell script to check whether a number is equal to 0 or equals to 1. So first, for that, first we will need to read the number, and then rather than using if else statement, we will use this using switch case. So case $a in. So first we will have to check for the 0. Echo number is equals to 0, and here in C and C++ we are using break statement, but here instead of break we will use two semicolons, which means we are ending this first case here. Now for the second case, what we have to check whether our input is 1 or not. So 1, if the input is 1, it will print echo number is equals to 1. Again we will finish this case. Now for the default case, in C and C++ we are using default, but here we will use star. Yesterday I already told you that star means all. Echo invalid number. Now here again, to finish the switch case, we will write down the case in reverse statement, ESAC. Now save this, close. Again we will compile it, chmod +x, which means executable, program 12 dot sh dot backslash program 12 dot sh. I'm giving the number 0. Number is equals to 0. I'm giving the input 1. Number is equals to 1. I'm giving the input 12. Invalid number. So with this, your second challenge question is write a shell script to copy a file, move a file, remove a file, rename a file, make a directory, remove an empty directory, remove a non-empty directory. Yes everyone, with this your second challenge question is write a shell script to copy a file, to move a file, to remove a file. This is already part of your syllabus. With this you have to make the cases for to rename a file, to make a directory, to remove an empty directory, and to remove a non-empty directory using switch case. So if you try to find out the solution, you can find the solution just for first 3 cases from the internet, but if you know the concept you can implement rest of the cases also. So is there any doubt till now? Anyone is having any doubt? Okay, Max. Yes, Max, you are having any doubt in this? Anyone else is having any doubt? Okay, so let's move further with your loops. So gedit program13.sh. So next shell script is using the for loops. Script to print first 5 numbers using for loop. As we all know that the loops is used to execute the repetitive statements until the condition is false. If your condition is true, your loop statements will execute the statements one by one. So for the for loop for space to time opening brackets I equals to 0 I less than equals to 5 I plus plus. In your C language, you are having the errors because of opening brackets, because of closing brackets, because of semicolons. But here, the maximum time the errors will be because of space. So to start the for loop, we are using do, and to finish, done. If this condition I equals to 0, I less than 5, I plus plus is true, it will do whatever we write in this block. And if the condition is false, it goes out of this for loop block. Here do indicates the starting of for loop block and done indicates finishing of this block. So echo $I. So echo $I will print the value of I. So first it will print when I equals to 0. After that it will check whether the I is less than 5 or equals to 5. Yes, I is less than 5 because right now our I is 0. After that I plus plus. Here it is post increment and it will increment after this statement. So first it will print 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, then 4 and then 5. After the 5, when I equals to 6, it will check 6 less than or equals to 5. No, this condition is here false, so it will goes out of this for loop. Chmod plus x program 13.sh dot backslash program 13.sh. So see the output. As I give I equals to 0, so it will print from I equals to 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes everyone, now all of you write a shell script to print first and numbers using for loop. Yes, all of you print first n numbers using for loop. Yes everyone, I'm waiting for your response. We read and for I equals to 0, I less than equals to $n, I plus plus, do echo $I done. Yes, Amy. Read and for I equals to 0, I less than equals to $n, I plus plus, do echo $I, after that done, do echo $I, after that to finish we will use done. Now save this and then close. chmod plus x program 14.sh dot backslash program 14.sh. I'm giving I equals to 9, so it will print from 0 to 9. Now the next is while loop. So for the while loop, first we need to initialize the value of a variable. For example, I equals to 0. Then while $I is less than equals to 5, then do echo dollar I and then done. So can any one of you tell me the output of this program? What will be the output? I equals to 0, dollar I less than 5, echo dollar I. What will be the output of this program, guys? Priya, your answer is wrong. Anyone else? Yes, Rutvik and Yash is right. Why it will print infinite times? Because here there is no increment. Every time the value of I will be 0. So while we'll check whether I is less than equals to 5. Yes, because our I is 0. So to make it correct, we need to no Shivam, it will print. See, Shivam, it will print infinite times. See, why? Because there is no increment. So here we will write I equals to expr dollar y plus 1. So now save this. After saving, let's again compile this and execute this. See, now it will print 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Why? Because after 5, the 5, when I equals to 6, 6 less than equals to 5. So here 6 is greater than 5. So this condition false and it will goes out of this while loop. So now the next program is shell script to print first n numbers using while loop. Yes, all of you. Write a shell script to print first n numbers using while loop. Hurry up, guys. So print first n numbers using while loop. It's wrong. Anyone else? Yes, guys, let me complete this program for you people. First, read n and then I equals to 0 while your statement is wrong here. With the while, we are never use that round brackets. We are using these type of brackets. Then space $y less than equals to $n. Do echo $i and then I equals to, yes Amy, here we will not using y equals to, so we are you are incrementing the value of y into y. So I equals to expr $i couple here, we don't add the 1, expir equals to $i. That statement of couple is wrong. And then done. Sorry, here not I plus 1 plus 1. Again save this and then close. Then we will compile this. And then we will execute this. Let's suppose I equals to 9. So it will print from 0 to 9. So next is your challenge number 3, 4 and 5. Challenge number 3. Write a shell script to check whether a number is palindrome or not. This is part of your syllabus and you can easily find its solution. But now the twist is here. If the number is palindrome, then add its reverse to the number. For example, number 1 to 1 is palindrome. So if your input is 121, then at that time we have to add its reverse. So 121 plus its reverse, which is also 121. So your output should be 242. And if the number is not palindrome, palindrome means a number and its reverse both are same, then subtract its reverse. For example, if number is 321, so its reverse will be 123, which is not same. So 321 minus 123. Your answer should be 198. Fourth is print the following pattern using for loop. Using for loop. First line, it should print dollar, and after that dollar star star star. The next line again dollar dollar the next line again star 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 star. Now the question number 5, print the following sequence using while loop. One 1 2 1 1 2 3 2 1 1 2 3 4 3 2 1. Yes everyone, you all have to submit these 5 shell scripts. You can mail these scripts to vidhi.garg@marwadieducation.edu.in. So those who are not having laptops or Linux, they can simply write this code on a paper, or they can mail the codes to me. Otherwise you can simply use Notepad, Microsoft Word, and those who are having Ubuntu, that is perfect. So one more thing, please don't give this question to your classmates. Please don't pass these questions to your classmates, and last date for submission is tomorrow. Five programs, you already know the concepts, because I can see that there are only 25 to 30 students, those who are attending this lecture. So please don't pass these to your classmates, and while submitting your assignment, these challenging questions, please mention your name, your enrollment number, and your class. Your name, enrollment number, and your class name. Yes, hope you all enjoy the session, and please be safe, be healthy.